everybody, it's Ryan. Today we are going to be raking and baling the alfalfa out at my place and the new seeding here at the main farm. So the rake is out at my place and I've got to run out there, hook up to the rake. I'm going to start out there. The new seeding was actually cut before the alfalfa out at my place, but the new seeding here is still a little bit more wet underneath than what is out there. So we're gonna give it a little more drying time to get the dew off it this morning here. And then while this is drying, I'm gonna go out to my place, hook up to the rake, start raking that. Then I'll come over here and rake this second, and then Travis will follow behind me once he gets going. So I gotta fuel up the 46 and I will be headed out. Got the rake all hooked up. Now I'm going to start on the bottom strip out here and work my way up. Now on another video of this rake, some people commented on how it's too big and that it sticks out too far as the wheels on the end. It doesn't allow you to get quite everything on the outside edges, which it honestly is true. However, when I was faced with the decision to get a rake, I wanted something that could reach more than just 2 windrows. We struggled in some spots to reach 2 windrows with our last gale rake, and it only had 2 less wheels than this one does. So that's the reason as far as I wanted the larger rake. And with the dolly wheels sticking out further on the front, I would much rather have that than what we had with the gale rake, which in that situation, every single year almost, we were fixing the dolly wheels on the rake because we would hit a ditch and the wheel would break off. With this one, I'm not quite so worried about it because it's got that extra wheel there to support the weight. If one goes down in the ditch, the other one's going to hold it up to keep it from going down into that ditch and breaking off. So that's my reasoning there. I am willing to sacrifice the extra however much. It's not even really that much width on the outside of the strip. But if I really have to, I can stick it out into the beans or corn if I have to. Or you can just narrow it up and then the dolly wheels won't stick out so far, which I can also do. But just my 2 cents on why I'm not really too concerned about missing a little bit on the outside of the hay strips or the dolly wheel sticking out into the corn. So, all right, let's get started. out the swath control because we're trying to keep the windrows as tight as we can. They bale best that way because they fit under the tractor, and the tractor really doesn't have to run them over much.
Oh god, I'm gonna run over this thing. Oh.
Slow down and start turning.
Oh, ew. Okay. Where would you think that you would be right now if you didn't go to college?
Right here.
You think your YouTube channel would be where it's at?
Not necessarily.
You think it'd be bigger or smaller?
Probably smaller, but I'd still be doing it. So I guess today is the day that the township decided that they're going to be seal coating the road here. Mom and Dad, Mom's driving the 4020 with the bale carrier and Dad's in the Bobcat. They're moving bales from out here over to the main farm. I'm not totally sure what kind of effect that's going to have on brand new seal coated road, but I can't imagine that it does it real well. Of course, then again, maybe it does a good job at packing it down. We're almost done out here. Then once we're done raking here, we got to go back over to Rockville and rake the new seating. gonna head over to the farm and start raking over there. Travis and I were looking at the bales, and we're pretty satisfied with how well the quality is of them. They seem like pretty good bales for tedding them within 2 hours of cutting. So the option to ted up to 24 hours remains open for us, but I think we're going to follow through as long as it's a nice drying day. I think we're going to be following the cutter with the tedder from now on, because we're pretty satisfied with how good these bales are. Road workers who are seal coating the road, one of them took a picture of me and sent it to me on Snapchat. It's kind of funny to see yourself in third person. Now, what seal coating is, basically all they do is, you can see the difference. These both are seal coated. What they do is they just go through with tar. They lay down a nice thick layer of tar, and then they go through and put pea gravel on top. And then over time, the gravel gets pushed down into the tar, and it ends up looking like this. Up until about 2012, I think it was, this road was pure gravel. There wasn't any tar or anything on it. It's a lot nicer having a road that's actually somewhat paved. I don't think you'd call it paved, but there's a hard surface and it's not just gravel. Oh, they are not going to be happy about that. Whoops. They picked a really bad day to do this. Travis caught up to me a little bit faster than I anticipated. Alright, Travis, let's tangle. I'm all done. Travis is soon to be. So I'm gonna pack up the rake, call her good. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other ones. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All how farms work. And I'll see you next time.